Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Montreal Canadiens franchise series here on the channel. In the last episode, we made a lot of moves. We signed two big free agents in Patrick Kane and Matt Dumba. And we had some questions, guys. A couple players that are not really fitting on our team anymore. One of them was Tyler Toffoli. The other one was Riley Smith, who has a big trade value. I think it's better if we just go with the youth now, and then the veteran presence led by Patty Kane there. So you guys can see how good Riley Smith's trade value is. And like I said, I think we're going to trade him. Hopefully trade him for a D-man who can slot into our first pairing or second pairing, but is over 84. And then if we do that, we're going to be able to trade Lindell for potentially a good power forward that can play with us on the third line. And then we can move down Zach Sanford. So that's pretty much what I'm looking at right now, guys. So as I mentioned, we're going to be trading Riley Smith. A team that I saw that had a player that interested me a lot was Arizona. And the player is Jacob Chychrun. You guys can see here he's a top 4, 86, medium elite. He has one more year to grow, so he can turn out to be someone good. He only makes $300,000 more than Riley Smith, and he is locked up for 2 more years. So, and he's only 25, I believe. Yeah, 25. I'll quickly show you guys his seasons in the past. So he's basically a 30-point D-man. Since the simulation has started. He did have a really good season last year, so hopefully he can build on that. I think his trade value is a little bit underrated, so I would like for us to get him and potentially get maybe like a 3rd round pick. Let's do a 2nd, and then we can give them a 3rd, or we don't even have a 3rd. Okay, hold on here. 5th and a 6th. Let's try this. Probably won't work. Oh, trade accepted. Never mind. I'm happy to accept this proposal on behalf of the Arizona Coyotes, and we consider it a done deal. Never mind. I was just trying to see if it was going to work. I didn't think it was going to, but it ended up working. So now we have a pretty good decor. But like I said, this is going to now change some of the things we have here, because we're most likely going to be trading Lindell, 29 years old. I think Chychrun is pretty much the same player. Then what's his face? Then Lindell. And actually Chychrun and Dumba get a +3 as well, and then we can have Chernak with Gossesbeer. So I like that. And then we can have Lambos, a 20-year-old D-man, with maybe Romanov. And maybe trade Brook, or keep Brook here and trade Romanov. We'll see. Now, the other player I have to trade is obviously Toffoli and what's his face? Lindell, sorry. So we'll see if we can find a trade for Tyler Toffoli. Obviously, it sucks losing. Where's Chychrun? So Chychrun's trade value is not worth a lot, but I think if he continues to get better, it will go up. And we did get a 2nd rounder in return as well. So, yeah, like I said, Lindell is going to be here with us. So, yeah, Romanov is only 23. I believe Brook is 25. So, that's a good question. I don't know if we should trade Romanov or Brook, but they're both worth quite a bit. And Brook is actually 24 only, so. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to do was trade Lindell. No, my apologies. We're not going to do a fine trade for him. We're going to do a fine trade for Toffoli. My apologies. So, Tyler Toffoli, he only has 1 year left at 4.14. I think what we need is to get some draft picks in return. So 3rd and a 7th for next year. Or a couple, 1/4 for next year. And then another 4th for in 2020, or this year. I think I like St. Louis's offer a little bit better, so we can trade him to St. Louis. If we would have traded him to Vancouver in the offseason, we would have been able to get a second rounder, but they actually don't have the cap space anymore. I did look up Vancouver, and they didn't have the cap space before I even started recording, so we're going to just take the 3rd and the 7th for now, and we're going to liberate some cash here. So we're going to go to the roster moves here really quickly, guys. And maybe the other player I was looking to get was either Lehkonen or McLeod. I think maybe McLeod. This Leshin guy as well is a stud of a player, but McLeod 25 shoots right. Top 6. Is he medium? Yeah, medium top 6, so maybe he can grow into something. We'll call up McLeod for now. And we'll just do best lines for now. But, yeah, that's pretty much. Alright, guys. I told you guys that I needed to also trade Esa Lindell here. So we're going to try and find a player that, like a forward mainly, that can slot into our third line, who's potentially youngish. This Zachary Leroux. Okay, he's only 20. He's playing in the QMJHL. What is he? He's a playmaker, so I would ideally like to get a power forward like Max Jones maybe, but he does make 5.335. So I'm not too sure if I want him right now. He did have a good season a couple years ago, but not too sure if I'm going to go for him two-way forward. So, yeah, like I said, ideally I'm going to get a power forward for Lindell. Yeah, no one really here that's interesting me too much. What about the Calgary Flames? I need a young player. Sam Bennett is only a two-way forward. I think he should maybe be a power forward or something, but they don't have him listed as that here. Carolina. Ponomarev, two-way forward. No, thank you. Bracco. Noel Gunler. He's supposed to be a stud, but he's not quite ready yet. And they don't have the best offense over there in Carolina. What about the Detroit Red Wings? Tyler Bertuzzi, but he makes $9 million. He's only a two-way forward either as well, so that's kind of weird. Jacob Pelletier, no thank you. What is Lucas Raymond? Is he still a sniper? Yeah, he is. And he's 87, so he's a stud. No one really here. Oh, what about Edmonton Oilers? Yeah, I don't know. No one too good here. Durocher. The Panthers. No one here. Kaliev, but he's a sniper. And the thing is that I don't know if we need any more snipers, to be honest, guys. I think I would prefer to get maybe a two-way forward or grinder or something. Minnesota, do they want to give up anyone? What's Matthew Boldy? I think he's a two-way forward, actually, yeah. Marco Rossi still hasn't developed to what they wanted. M. Shaw. Who is M. Shaw? Sorry, guys. Let me just check who this M. Shaw guy is. 24. Mason Shaw. Playmaker. No, thank you. What about the Nashville Predators? Luke Kunin, 85. 2.9. Two-way forward, though. Barbashev, Atkinson, Makinen. I'm really leaning towards that guy on Anaheim, Leroux, I think. Playmaker, 85 or 83 already, and he's still in his entry-level contract. I think that was That guy was pretty insane. Nolan Foote here, power forward. Only 80 overall though. He's not up there in overall just yet. But we can try and trade like a draft pick for him maybe. See if he ends up growing with us. Let's see, Newhook. Yeah, no, Newhook is not going to be playing with us. The Rangers, do they have anyone? Sillinger, Schittle, Krasov. Krasov must be killing it, hey? Let's see, Vitaly Krasov. Only 52-point season, so he's not actually doing that good. 88 for Lafreniere. But no one too good here. What about Brett Howden? Two-way forward. Philly, do they have any power forwards here that they want to get rid of? No one, really. What about Pittsburgh? Do they still have Crosby and Malkin? Yeah, they do. Crosby here. I don't see... Oh, Geno Malkin I don't think is even on here anymore. What about... Okay, how good is Poulin here? I think he might be a part... No, two-way forward. No. What about the San Jose Sharks? Bobby Brink. Why is Bobby Brink a sniper? We already have a better sniper in what's his name? In Cole Caulfield, so just gonna keep it moving here. Tampa Bay, I don't think they have anyone. Yeah, no. Toronto, I'm not gonna trade Toronto. What about the Vancouver Canucks? I would love to try and get Vasily Podkolzin, but I think he's just worth a little too much, and then they don't have anybody too interesting here. Vegas, even though they really don't want Esa Lindell, let's see if they have anyone. Alex Tuck, I think he's a power forward. He would be ideally the power forward we need on the second or third line. Or we can maybe get like Peyton Krebs or something. Let's see. Let's see what we can work, what we can do here as far as a trade. So we're definitely going to be trading for... Actually, I don't even think we need Peyton Krebs, to be honest, guys. 22, we have that Goldobin guy coming up. And yeah. So Vegas wouldn't be able to give me all that just yet. We would need to take on someone with maybe a shitty contract here, like Nosek or William Carrier. Maybe more like a... No, Carrier's a sniper. No, thank you. Nosek, two-way forward. Sure, let's add him to make sure they're able to take this. Tuck still has 3 years at 4.7. He definitely is a grinder. He gets in about 50 points. So I do like this trade for us. They don't want to give up Tuck, and they don't want Lindell, but the Golden Knights are pretty neutral to what you're asking us to cuff up. Honestly, doesn't thrill us at all. So maybe if we can give them something that they want. It looks like they want young players. Maybe we may need to trade Hennessy and Ovechkin. Hennessy, Ovechkin, and Lindell. A couple low top sixes for Alex Tuck and Nosek. This may go through. Trade rejected. We're not interested in your proposal, but you sent us. We'd like John Hennessy if you want to take another crack at it. Okay, I think I may need to trade Mishak, to be honest, guys. Although I don't want to, I may need to trade Mishak to make this trade go through here. Yeah, he's a good player. He had a decent season last year with Laval, but I just don't know if he's going to be a player that we use in the near future. So we might as well just try and load up for a Stanley Cup here right now. So offer this trade. Trade accepted on behalf of the Golden Knights. I accept your trade offer. We will see you out on the ice. So now we have Alex Tuck here, which is crazy, guys. He's 86. So let me just have a quick look, and we can check how the lines would perform here. So I had Kane, Kotkaniemi, and it was Suzuki. And then it was Drouin, Wright, and Caulfield. And it was Danault, Sanford. Now we're going to, instead of Sanford, we're going to have, instead of McLeod, sorry, we're going to have Alex Tuck here. 86 overall. What a stud of a player he is. So he actually gives us, yeah. So no, never mind. If I do this, no. So, oops, sorry. It wasn't Gallagher that I needed. If I do this, it would be a +3 here. If I do this, I honestly think this is the best, though. This is the best line we can do here. Tuck, Danault, Gallagher, Holloway, Sanford, Paling. We can have something like this here. Kind of like this, to be honest. Chychrun, Dumba, Gostisbehere, Chernak, and now we can have Romanov and Brook, potentially. No, Lambos. Lambos is definitely going to be playing with us. Now, we kind of should be trading Josh Brook, potentially, for a little bit of an upgrade, maybe an 83, to play with Lambos, right-hand D-man. But let me actually just make some line changes, see how our team does, see where we need help at, and then if we do need to make some changes, we will. So just give me a second here, guys. All right, guys, taking a look at the team that's going to be at the start of the season, at least. We have Nick Suzuki, Kotkaniemi, Kane. They got a +1. Caulfield, Wright. Wright's face-off are a little bit crappy, but we may just keep him here for now, and we'll see what happens later. If he's struggling, then we might move down Suzuki here and then move Wright to the wing. Because, like I said, his face-offs are only 71, so if they don't start with a puck, it might be a little bit of an issue. Then we have Danault, Gallagher, and Tuck. They also get a +3. Tuck is an 86. He's going to be a beast with us, I think. Sanford, Paling, and Holloway +1. So definitely going to hopefully get some growth out of Holloway here. And then on defense, we have Chychrun, Dumba. They get a +3. Chernak, Gostisbehere get a +1. Lambos and Brook get a 0. So that's all right for now. And then in specialty teams, we have a +3 on both units. So Suzuki, Wright, and Caulfield. Kane and Gostisbehere in the back. And we also have Kotkaniemi, Gallagher, Tuck, Drouin, and Dumba in the backhand as well. So that's pretty insane if you ask me. This is what the 4-man power play is looking like. PK, we get a +1 on both units. 3-man PK. Extras, we're going to do 4-on-4 really quickly. 4-on-4 continued. 3-on-3, extra attacker, Kane and Caulfield, and then shootout. Just a deadly combination in the shootout, I think. Then in net, we have Spencer Knight and Carey Price. So, Spencer Knight is supposed to be the starter now. A lead goalie, that's his role. So, we basically have 2 elite goalies, hopefully. Hopefully, we can get some good players here. Or go on a run, I should say. Now, we also have Alexander Romanov. Like I told you guys, he's supposed to be a top 6 player, that's a defenseman that's not playing. But we're going to just keep it with 3 righties and then 3 lefties on D for now. If we start to lose or we're not playing up to our capabilities, I may make a trade or make some changes here. Now, in the AHL, I still haven't done all the changes I needed to. So, let me just quickly make the changes. Nothing is too pressing here as far as me having to show you guys, so I'll make the changes like I said, and keep in mind that we may be trading some players. So just give me a second here, guys. I'll make the line changes and I'll bring you guys back. So give me a second. Alright guys, made some line changes here in the AHL. Brought down Michael McLeod to the AHL first line center spot. The main players we need to have a look at is Oleg Goldobin, 78, second rounder a couple years back. He's a left wing playmaker. He is mainly the only player that we should have a look at. And then on defense, we should definitely keep an eye on Caden Goalie, who's going to be playing with Sioden on the first pairing. They get a +3. And yeah, guys, hopefully they get some growth. Sioden is only 19 and Goalie is only 21. So other than that, I think we don't really need anybody else. Another player that I did have a look that I wanted to insert was this Owen Fair guy, but he's only 70 and only 20 years old. He was a former second-round pick as well, but we're not going to be playing him just yet. And then in net, we have Primo and Peric. So a couple of good goalies here, specialty teams. This is how it's looking. Definitely going to actually put, instead of Fairbrother, I'm going to put Sioden and Goalie here, just so they get some power play time as well, because we need these guys to get some points, get some confidence, and get some goals. So that's how it's looking right now. Fairbrother, gonna remove him, and I'm gonna put, like I said, Sioden. Sioden is only 19, like I said, guys, so he should be a stud. And then Goalie right here. Perfect. So yeah, that's pretty much how our team is going to be looking like. I'm really excited to start simulating, guys. I've just been doing a bunch of micromanagement stuff that is kind of annoying a little bit, but now I'm ready to start simulating. We're going to get through the first game, or the preseason, sorry, and then we're going to stop it at the first game of the season. So they want Holloway and a second for Shea Theodore and a third. How good is Shea Theodore anyways? I don't even think he's any good. He might be like a top 84. Yeah, 84. No, thank you. I kind of like how our team is looking, guys. So Holloway once again, and Goalie, no way. Pisani, who is a low top 4, and our third for their third and a fifth. It's kind of pointless, I think. So no, thank you. I'll keep my pick here. Second and Koroluk for a third and a fourth. Why would it? Yeah, I don't understand what they're doing here. We lose our first game to Ottawa, but we bounce back against Tampa. So we're 2-2 so far in the preseason. Obviously, preseason doesn't really mean anything. We end up going 5-2 in the preseason, but yeah, like I said, it doesn't really mean anything, guys. Let me actually just assign the scouts really quickly here, guys, and I'll see you right before the first game of the season against Washington. So give me a second here. All right, guys, I ended up sending my scouts all over the world here to try and find some gems in the next NHL draft. But now we're right ahead of the first game of the season here. Before I do the in-game simulation, I just want to quickly show you the attributes for our team compared to the Washington Capitals that we're going to be facing against. So we are 96 offense, 93 defense, 88 goaltender, and they are 91, 91, and so it's a little slow here. 91, 91, and 83. So yeah. Okay, so yeah, we have the better team, obviously, guys. We're expected to win here. I think we're going to give the first game to Spencer Knight. I think he deserves it. He pretty much has been playing in a lower division. Let's just put Knight in first. So basically, he's been playing in the lower league. He should have been playing probably in the NHL last year when he was 81, 82, but we decided not to go with him. But now it's going to be his job to lose, I think. Carey Price is definitely going to stay ready. But the first game we're going to give to Spencer Knight. So we're obviously going to evaluate slowly how he does. First period. 3-2, okay. So Spencer Knight allows 3 goals. Kotkaniemi scores for us. Caulfield scores for us as well. But Leeson, Verana, and Backstrom score for them. 9 to 8 the shots. That's all right, guys. We can bounce back here. Second period. 3-2 still. 16 to 15 the shots. We're going to do 8-time simulation. See if we're able to come back and have a good comeback story. We gave them a long power play. Still 3-2. Can we find a goal here late in this third? Come on, boys. Come on. 4 minutes to go. 1 minute, and we actually don't score any goals after the first period. There actually weren't any goals after the second period. So, after the first period, I apologize. So, a little bit concerning. Not too sure what happened there, but we're going to give the next game to Carey Price for sure. Spencer Knight just didn't deliver. 888 save percentage, so we're going to give this one to Price, see how he does with us. We're basically going to be rolling 2 goalies here. Automated goalie rotation, I should say. So, yeah, we're going to give this next one to Carey Price. We're going to be playing at home again against the Vancouver Canucks. First period, 2-1. Okay, so Knight is back on for some reason. Maybe when I did the simulation, they brought back Knight, which is super annoying. We're 2-1 down. Can we score? Again, we don't score. What about the third? In the third, we score 3 goals, exactly what we needed. Jonathan Drouin on the power play, Dano, and then a Dano as a shorthanded goal. We did get dominated, though, but Spencer Knight did really, really good here. 37 save performance, 950 save percentage, so really good. Dano had 2 goals, like I said. Gallagher had 3 points. 3 assists, I should say, so that's exactly what we wanted to see. Next game will be against the Nashville Predators, once again at home. I think we should just have Spencer Knight play again. He had a really good performance against the Vancouver Canucks. So let's get to simulating first period. 2-0 for us. Dumba and Holloway score on Askarov. 20 to 5 the shots. We're completely dominating. Hopefully we can keep it going here in the second. Okay, 32 to 12. What about in the third? 3-0. I don't know. Patrick Kane scores for us. Perfect. And Spencer Knight gets a shutout. So after having a little bit of a shaky start, I wasn't gonna have faith in him after that. But you know what? The automated goalie rotation put him back on. He had a really good performance against Vancouver and had another really good one against Nashville. So it's great news here. We have another game against the Vegas Golden Knights in Vegas, a team that wanted to trade us Shea Theodore, so I wonder if they still have him over there. But first period, 3-3, okay. So Carey Price is in net now. Cody Glass scored, Marchessault twice. For them, Holloway, Drouin, Dano scores for us. Hopefully we can play good defensively here in the second and in the third, and we can get some goals. Second period, 3-3, 20 to 19 the shots. Tie game. Let's just do an 8-time simulation, see how we do here. We give them a power play. Can we kill it off here? And Zach Sanford scores for us on the 4th line. That's incredible. 10-20 to go. Come on, boys. Hold on here. Can we get a 5th so we can give Carey Price a little bit of room to exhale? Come on, boys. 1:17 to go. 22 seconds. And Carson Lambo scores his first goal in the NHL. It's going to be an empty netter, but that's great news. These are the top 3 stars. Chikrin's had a 2-assist game. Sanford with the first star on the 4th line, which is good news here. You guys can see we are 3-1. We're going to be playing against the Vancouver Canucks once again. And I think we can just keep it rolling here. So we've been doing pretty good in the in-game simulations. So I'll just keep it going for now. If we start stumbling a little bit, maybe I'll switch it up. But first period here, 1-0 down. Put goals and scores on Price. So Price is back in net for some reason. Okay. Second period, 3-2. Dano, Gallagher, and Kotkaniemi on the power play. Pedersen scores for them. Let's do an 8-time simulation. Come on, boys. Hold on here. We're almost midway. We get a power play. Can we score here? It's a long one, and Caulfield scores a power play goal, exactly what we needed from our power play. 7:33 to go. We have a 2-goal advantage. I think we're going to be able to hold on here. 2:34, and we definitely will. Caulfield scores again on an empty netter. 5-2. So Caulfield looks like he's waking up here a little bit. Price with a big performance. I'm not going to monitor the goalie rotation too much because our coach seems to know what he's doing. Jonathan Drouin has 6 points in 5 games. Nice to see from him. 4-1-0. We're going to be playing in Arizona next. A big road trip here. They're 3-1. We are 4-1. 2 pretty good teams, it looks like. I think we traded Esa Lindell. No, we traded Riley Smith to Arizona, actually. So, first period here. 1-0. Cole Caulfield scores again on the power play. 11-10 the shots for them. What about in the second? Can we keep it up? We do. Caulfield again. Like I said, he's heating up. And then Alex Tuck, 19-18 the shots. 3-0 for us. And we're going to win 4-1, sorry. Let's see the top 3 stars. Alex Tuck with 2 points. Caulfield and Spencer Knight. So, really nice to see 2 good goalies here playing amazing. And our stars and Cole Caulfield, Patty Kane, and all those guys doing well. So 5 goals in 6 games for Caulfield. He's definitely enjoying playing with Patty Kane, that's for sure. 5-1 so far. Next game will be against the Anaheim Ducks. They are 3-3. Not the best team, but we're playing in Anaheim, so we got to watch out here. First period, 1-0 down. Troy Terry scores for them. 12-10 the shots. Come on, boys. Can we keep it up here in the second? Okay, we scored twice, but they scored twice as well. Josh Anderson is on their team, the former Montreal Canadian. We're 3-2 down. We're going to do an 8-time simulation. Come on, boys. Kill this off. And Philippe Danault ties it up right after the power play. Or their power play, I should say. We get a power play. Can we score here? We don't. Halfway through the third here. 5 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Can we have a late hero here? And Trevor Zegras is actually going to score for them. Can we tie it up? 50 seconds to go. We're not going to be able to tie it up. I did say Anaheim didn't have the best team, but we should be careful with them because we were playing in Anaheim, and that actually proved to not work for us. So we are 5-2. We're sitting second in our division. I think now what we should do is just do one or 2 weeks at a time, so the simulation doesn't take too long. Let's do a couple weeks at a time here. Let's do the draft class actually before we do anything. Ludwig Johansson, 17-year-old left winger, Yves Fortier, and that's pretty much all the 2 players that we have uncovered. So we win 7-6 against Edmonton. That's nice to see. Next game will be against Toronto. Hopefully we can keep this winning streak going. 10-2. Wow. Okay, so I said I wanted the winning streak to keep going. And we've won 3 in a row. What about the LA Kings? We lose 4-2. Okay. But we bounce back against the Boston Bruins 3-2. And then a couple 4-2, a couple wins against Boston 3-2 and 4-2. And then we win in a shootout against the Washington Capitals. So we are doing really good here. 20 points for Brendan Gallagher, 10 goals, 10 assists. He's just been absolutely tearing it up here. Really nice to see. Patty Kane, 18 points. Cole Caulfield, 15 points. Drouin, 15. How's Kotkaniemi doing? 11 points. Shane Wright, 11 points as well. Nick Suzuki, 10 points. I would like to see a little bit more out of Suzuki and Kotkaniemi, but at least their wingers are absolutely killing it. Alex Tuck has 12 points. Even Danault has just been rejuvenated with all those guys. Let me have a quick look at the goalies here. Spencer Knight is 8-3-0, 2.09 goals against average, 933 save percentage. Price is 3-0, 879 goal save percentage, and 3.67 goals against. So obviously we would like to see a little bit better numbers out of Price. But he is 3-0, so can't fault him too much for that. Am I able to have a quick look at the AHL here? Yeah. So, where are the guys we need? So, Stefan Sioden, he's still 19 years old. He is 79 still, but he has 5 points in 9 games. Goldobin, 78 still, 4 points in 9 games. Where is Goalie? Goalie still at a 75 and only 3 points in 9 games. So, like I said, that's going to be something that we should monitor in the AHL. But I think they have a good team. So, we simulated a couple weeks ahead there. I don't know if we should trade Romanov or Brook, to be honest, guys. Let me actually have a quick look and see how the pairing of Brook and Lambos is doing, because, like I said, if we do need to strengthen something, it might be the bottom pairing D. It may be a fourth line, potentially. But Brook, 1 assist. He's a +8. Lambos has 1 goal. He's a +8 as well. Gossesbeer has 8 points. He's a -2. Chernak is a +1. Dumba has 12 points in 13 games. No, 11 points in 14 games, sorry. Chikrin has 9 assists in 14 games. So, I mean, our offense is doing fairly well. Our defense is doing fairly well, sorry. So, yeah. Hopefully Shane Wright can continue to dominate here in his rookie year and maybe win the Calder Cup, or Calder Trophy, I should say. But yeah, I really like how our team is looking here, guys. So let's just keep going with the simulation, I think. Hopefully we can continue to keep scoring. We'll do a couple weeks at a time. So this is 1 week. So 2 weeks at a time here. You got games against Calgary, Toronto, and Buffalo in this week coming up here. We lose 4-2 against Toronto. Come on, boys. Bounce back against Calgary. 4-3 win. Perfect. And another game against Buffalo. Hopefully we can go on a winning streak here. Okay. And then we have games against Dallas, Winnipeg, Columbus, and Carolina. So they want to trade us fair for Yandel and a 5th and a 6th. No, thank you. We don't need Yandel on our team right now. We lose 3-2 against Winnipeg, but we bounce back and win 9-1 against Columbus. So we definitely know how to score in some games. We also know how to keep it tight. 25 points in 20 games for Patty Kane. He's just been killing it. Let's just have a quick look and see who's been dominating for us again. Gallagher, 24 points. 21 points for Caulfield. Kotkaniemi is getting closer to the point per game here. Shane Wright as well. Where is Suzuki? Only 11 points for Nick Suzuki. So something to keep in mind. We might have to move him down to the second line and put Shane Wright on the first with Kotkaniemi and Kane. But let's just do another 2 week span here. Hopefully we can beat the Carolina Hurricanes, and we lose 5-2. So we've been losing to some pretty, not bad teams, but teams with bad records. And we go on a 3-game losing streak. Okay, we're 15-8 now. Come on, boys. We need to bounce back here. We don't. Okay, so that's a big losing streak there that we just had. But we bounced back against a couple with 2 wins, sorry. But yeah, 2 or how many losses was that? Holloway for Hayden Fleury. So Hayden Fleury is holding off. Let's see how good Fleury is. I don't even think he's that good. He's supposed to be a top 4. 82. I'd rather not. So yeah, we've lost a lot of games here lately, guys. So I don't know if we're going through a rough patch or what's going on, but we had a 4-game losing streak here. We won 2. And we lost the next 2 after that. So I don't really know what's happening here with our team. I don't know if our goalies are not playing well or what's happening. Patty Kane is still producing, it looks like. But something's going on. Something is not working. So I think what we should do is, yeah, I don't think Suzuki is doing as good as he should here. Let me see. I may try a little bit of something here. Something. I think Shane Wright can definitely kill it with Kotkaniemi and Kane. Then we can have Suzuki with Caulfield. 21 goals for Caulfield. Holy smokes. Specialty team seems to be doing fine so far. The power play seems to be doing good. So I'm going to keep it for now like this. Maybe have Suzuki take the face-offs though, because he's a little bit better than Shane Wright at 71. Does Patty Kane have a good face-offs? No, he doesn't. What about Caulfield? No. Alright, so that's pretty much how it's looking for now. Dumba's having a decent season, 18 points in 28 games. What about the Ghost? The Ghost only 12 points. Okay, so if we still struggle, I might have to do something like this. But I like the +3 on both of the power play lines, so I'm going to keep it for now. Now I just want to have a quick look and see the goalie stats really quickly. I wonder if our goalies are just starting to poop the bed a little bit. We didn't need Carey Price to perform, like I said. So if he has a losing record, he's only played 10 games, but so he's 5-3. I guess he's been pulled twice, but his record has gone a lot better. So, and Spencer Knight has definitely faltered a little bit. Let me just have a quick look and see where we're struggling here compared to the rest of the league. Toronto looks like they've started to do a little bit better now. 18, 9, and 0. So let me see where we're sitting for goals for. Okay, so goals for, surprisingly, where the hell are we? We have an insane team, and we're just not that good. Or is this goals? Oh, that's goals against. My apologies. Goals for. Yeah, goals for were 3.79. Goals against is where we're struggling. Let's see power play percentage. I think we're top of the league there, yeah. We're 5th, so power play is not an issue. What about the PK? Yeah, potentially the PK we can use some help on the PK. That's for sure. And then defensively as well. So we may need to trade Josh Brook and have more of an experienced player play alongside Carson Lambo so he can grow potentially. But that can be something that we do and discuss in the next episode, guys. So let me just continue simulating. I think it might just be a little bit of a rough patch we've gone on. We're 3-7 in the last 10. So it's going to switch it up here and do an in-game simulation. So we're losing 3-2. We bounce back though 4-3. 5-5. Are you kidding me? Okay. And we win in a shootout, luckily. But that was not the best game defensively here. So Jonathan Drouin had 3 points. Cole Caulfield had 3 assists. And Patty Kane had 2 goals. So nice to see. At least we get back on the winning side here after losing 2 in a row. Next game would be against the Anaheim Ducks, who have actually gone a lot better since the start of the season. I remember they had a pretty iffy record earlier, but now they've gone on a little bit of a winning streak here. So no gems or busts, I think. Yeah, no, nothing. But yeah, Anaheim is 18, 9, and 2, so they're actually gone on a decently good winning streak here. So we need to ourselves go on a winning streak here and start beating these teams here in the Western Conference. So first period, 2-1 down. Okay, Caulfield scores for us, but Wenberg and Steele score for them. Can we bounce back here in the second? 4-1. Okay. 7-3. So not what we wanted to see from Spencer Knight. Let's just have a quick look at the 3 stars. Jonathan Drouin continues his point streak, but Spencer Knight is just dropping the ball, it looks like, a little bit. So we're going to give the next game to Carey Price, see if he can give us some games here. It's really annoying because we have 2 really good goalies overall wise, but we're unable to we're unable to get going, it seems like. So Kotkaniemi has 27 points in 30 games. How is Suzuki stepping it up finally, or what? 19, okay. And Wright has 22, okay. And Drouin's been doing really good. So 30 points in 36, right? Or 30 points in 30 games, sorry. Caulfield, 22 goals in 30 games. So Tuck, 17 points in 30 games. Gallagher is still killing it. Dano, 16 points, okay. So yeah, like I said, I think we're gonna need to give this next game to Carey Price here. 916 save percentage, 2.52, 904 save percentage, and 3.09. So we're gonna give the next game to Price, like I said. He deserves it. He deserves to try and be the leader and get us on a run here, because we've been 3-7, like I said. So not good at all. First period, 2-0 for us. Okay. Second period, 4-1. Shea Weber is on the Golden Knights. I forgot about that. And 7-1. Perfect. So we did get some confidence from Price there. 971 save percentage, 34 saves, only 1 goal allowed. And the third line looks like they stepped up. So Carey Price and the veterans on the third line definitely stepped up. Exactly what I like to see here. Now, we've won one game. Hopefully we can continue to go on a winning streak here. I'm going to go back to Carey Price for sure. I think it's well deserved. Spencer Knight hasn't been playing up to his capabilities, so we're just going to have to go on with Price. Hopefully he can lead us to some more wins here. Next game will be in the Prudential Center against the New Jersey Devils. Jack Hughes and the New Jersey Devils. First period, 2-1 for us. Kane and Caulfield score for us. Jack Hughes scores for them. Come on, boys. Let's keep it going here in the second. 3-1, Patty Kane. And then in the third, we win 5-2. So perfect. Exactly what I needed to see. Carey Price only allows 2 goals. And then we get some goals out of our big players, which is perfect, guys. So the next game will be against the Florida Panthers here. Where are we sitting in our division here? Second, 40 points. We're 6 points behind the Maple Leafs. So we're going to keep it going with Carey Price. I know it's 2 games and 2 nights, but we need him to continue to lead us here. So 24 points for Shane Wright. Kotkaniemi has 28, I believe. Yeah, 28 and 32. Suzuki, he seems to have started to get going again, 23. Drouin has 33, it looks like, yeah. And Caulfield, 25 goals. So nice to see our players step up. So Price is going to go back in net here. And yeah, we're going to just try and keep going, keep winning here. So we're 5-5 in the last 10. So we're going to be facing against a Florida Panthers team that is on our division. We're going to be playing in Sunrise. First period, 2-1 for us. Brooks scores and Tuck. Anton Lundell scores for them. And a shorthanded, which is not what we want to see. Hopefully we can play a little bit better here in the second. 3-3. Okay, Barkov and Ekblad score for them. Patty Kane scores for us. Come on, boys. We're going to do 8-time simulation here. Come on. Shane Wright scores for us. Big goal, but Owen Tippett scores right back. Are you kidding me? Come on, Wright. Come on. We need the first couple lines to do some work here. Jonathan Huberdeau scores for them. 5-4. But Dylan Holloway scores for us. 5-5. Are you kidding me? Come on, boys. 1:48 to go. And it's going to go to overtime. Come on. 59 seconds, and it's going to go to a shootout. And we win. Nick Suzuki is the only one who scores on Bobrovsky, but we do get the W. And we continue on this little bit of a winning streak here that we've had. 6-5 was the win here. And then the next game will be against the Tampa Bay Lightning, who don't have the best record. looks like their dominance has turned around a little bit, and they're not doing as good. So, like I said, we're going to go back to Carey Price. Spencer Knight, you got to wait your turn here. You just haven't been as good as you should have been. So now we're going to give the reins to Price. So I think we've given we have enough confidence in Price to give him, even if he loses one game, we'll go back to him. If he loses twice, then that's when we're going to make the change. But I think that Price has warranted that trust that we have in him now after going on all those wins in a row. So first period, 1-0 for us. Patty Kane on the PP. Second period, 3-0 for us. Perfect. Another PP goal here. And Carey Price gets a shutout. So 30 saves shutout. I said we have confidence in Price, and he proved us right. So we are 22-12-0. Only 2 points behind the Leafs. We've played one more game though, but we just got to keep winning and hope that they lose. And when we do play them, we're going to have to beat them. So, like I said, we're going to go back to Price once again. Here. This takes a little bit longer than I would like, but Price has been giving us the win, so we can't be going back to Spencer Knight. And we got to keep in mind also that Spencer Knight is a rookie right now, so we need a goalie that's going to back him up and play well with him. So first period, 1-0. Alex Tuck scores for us. Second period, 1-0 still. Come on, boys. And Carey Price has another shutout. Holy smokes. 2 shutouts in a row for Carey Price. It was just a battle of the goaltenders, it looked like. But yeah, we can't give the net to Spencer Knight right now, guys. It's Carey Price's net, and it's for him to lose it. So we're gonna go back to Pricey here. Goalies, Pricer, yeah. So he has 10 wins in 15 games, 2.16 goals against average, 928 save percentage. Obviously, the last 2 games have padded his stats for sure. Spencer Knight, once again, he hasn't played since he lost those couple games. But I just want to make sure he's a rookie right now. So he is a rookie, actually. So he only played in the AHL in the previous year. So it's his first year in the NHL at 22 years old for a goalie. I think that's pretty respectable that he went on a run that he went on. But right now it's Carey Price's net, and we have full confidence in him. So first period against McDavid and the Oilers, 3-0 up, perfect. Second period, 4-1, and then it finishes 4-2. Pacioretty's on the Oilers. But let's just have a quick look at the 3 stars. You guys can see them here. Very, very nice to see. So we are 7-3 in the last 10. We've gone on a big winning streak. So next game will be against the Colorado Avalanche in Colorado. They want to give us Justin Falk and a third for Goldobin, a second and Keaton. I'm going to say no to that, guys. So yeah, like I said, next game will be against the Avalanche. Let me make sure Price is in net again. I keep repeating myself, but it's pretty much what we have to do at this point to keep the winning streak going. So I know I've played Price a bunch, and he may get fatigued, but I have full confidence in him right now. So let's do this in-game simulation against the Colorado Avalanche. First period, 1-1. Matt Dumba scores a power play goal. Sam Girard scores for them. 3-1. Okay, can we come back here in the third? We got a goal, but we're unable to come back. We lose our first game in a while against the Colorado Avalanche. The Arizona Coyotes have fired their coach there. But yeah, like I said, we lose 3-2 there. Carey Price for Mark Giordano and a 7th. I mean, we kind of want to try and win with Carey Price right now. So we're going to have to reject that offer there. I want to have a quick look and see who is performing for us at this time. Obviously, Patty Kane is killing it still. Brendan Gallagher, 40 points. Caulfield, 37. Durant, 37. Tuck, 33. Kotkaniemi, 32. Wright, 28. Suzuki started to produce again. Who else? Chikrin, Dumba, Sanford, Chernak, Lambos, 4 points. How many points for Lambos? Sorry. 3 points, 2 goals for Lambos. Brook, okay. And then goalies. You guys see here the goalies. Spencer Knight still has yet to play, guys. So, yeah. I think I'm going to end it sometime in January and then... or whenever we start going on a losing streak, potentially. So, let me just make sure Price is in net again. I've been recording for over an hour, so... it's a little bit long here for me. I think we need to end it pretty soon here. So, next game will be against the Florida Panthers at home. If we lose this next game, then it's going to be Spencer Knight time. But hopefully we don't lose 2 games in a row. First period, 3-1, perfect. Second period, 3-2. Come on, boys, hold on. And we do 5-3, perfect. So the fourth line stepped up there in the third period. So Patty Kane, 3 points. Chikrin, 2 points. And Holloway, 1 goal. So those were the 3 stars. Next game will be against the Pittsburgh Penguins. We're only 1 point behind the Maple Leafs. So I think Patty Kane was just a huge addition to us. For us, sorry. Have him stabilize the first line. Have a true first liner here. We also have, obviously, Cole Caulfield, who is a true first liner as well. But we're playing him on the second line. But we're giving him so much power play time that, yeah, he's just been absolutely killing it here. So I just want to have a quick look and see how Gostisbehere is doing. 16 points only. All right, in 38 games. What about Matthew Dumba? 21 points in 41 games. So I would like a little bit more out of Gostisbehere. If not, I will move him down. But if I do, then we lose the +3. So that's kind of why I wanted to keep the power play lines the way they were. So let's just go back to Carey Price, like I said here. Next game will be against the Pittsburgh Penguins in Montreal. Hopefully, we can continue the winning streak. 5-1, okay, perfect. Matt Dumba with 2 goals. Shane Wright with a goal as well. 6-2, 7-2, perfect. So we just absolutely killed the Pittsburgh Penguins. 3 points for Dumba, 2 goals for Wright, and 3 assists for Patty Kane. So big night for us offensively. And we just keep on rolling here, it looks like. Last game of the 2023 calendar will be against the Tampa Bay Lightning in Montreal. Pretty crazy here. So let's just go with the goalie. Yeah, Carey Price is going to be in net, like I said. He has our full vote of confidence here to give us the W's, which he has been doing. So can't really hate on that. So 8-2 in the last 10. You guys can see there at the bottom of our record. So that's really good. First period, 3-0. Looks like we're going to be ending the year on a good note. 5-0, 6-1, perfect. So like I said, we end the 2023 calendar year on a good note. Carey Price is absolutely killing it. And yeah, we're now first in our division. So I think I'm going to... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep it going. Keep the momentum going, guys. I've been simulating forever, but we just got to keep the momentum going. Nikitin in the second and the fourth for Colin Miller. I'm going to say no to that. But yeah, we've just been absolutely killing it since we decided to go with Carey Price here. In net, Price is going to go back. I don't know why Price's stats or overall doesn't go higher. Like, he's been absolutely killing it. In 20 games, he has a 2.17 goals against average and a 927 save percentage. So I'm not too sure why, like, if he's in form, why they don't increase his stats. You know what I mean? That's what I know in FIFA they do that. You know, even if it's an older player, like if he's doing good, they should increase the stats. So first period here, 5-1, perfect. We've just been absolutely killing it. Second period, 7-2. Third, 9-2. Wow, just a big offensive game here for us. Jonathan Drouin had a hat trick, 4 points. Caulfield had 2 goals, 1 assist, and Gallagher had 2 goals. Just incredible here. 9-2. We're still leading our division. Like I said, I don't want to stop it here. We're 9-1 in the last 10, so we just have to keep it going here. I'm absolutely loving the fact that Carey Price is just killing it. Perfect. So, and by the way, I love our top 9. It's probably the best top 9 I've ever had in any franchise mode here. I absolutely just love it. So, first period against Philadelphia, 1-0. Shane Gostisbehere scores against his old team. Come on, boys. Keep playing good. Oh, are you kidding me? Couture scores for them. We go on a power play. Can we score here? We don't. 15 minutes to go. Come on, boys. Gonna be halfway into the third period. We give them a power play. Kill it off here, boys. Kill it off. We do. 5 minutes to go. Come on, boys. We need a game time. Late hero here. 48 seconds. And it's going to go to overtime. Come on, boys. Can we get a hero here? In overtime. Come on, come on. And it's going to go to a shootout. And we win in the shootout again. We just have a filthy shootout team. So Price only allows 1 goal. He was playing against Carter Hart. And we get the W once again. So are we 10-0 in the last 10? Or 9? No, 9-1 still. So, but we've absolutely been tearing it up lately. So the next game will be against the New York Islanders. Hopefully, we can keep this winning streak going. Keep saying that, but this is how it is. Shane Wright has now turned 20 years old. He has 35 points in 42 games. After moving him up to the first line, it looks like he's been continuing a strong play, it looks like. And then Kotkaniemi, 35 and 40. Patty Kane, you guys know how good he's been doing. Cole Caulfield, 42 and 42. Nick Suzuki, he has about 32, I think, and 42. Yeah, pretty good. Jonathan Drouin has been killing it. 42 and 42 as well. So just some really good performances. No growth out of Holloway or Paling. Lambos, though, we do get some growth. He's up to an 83 now. So perfect. And then Brook is up to an 81. So, or at an 81. I don't think he's changed. Romanov is still at an 81 as well. So we may have to look to trade Romanov and Brook for someone else here. So, but let's just keep it going here. Price is in net once again. We're playing against the New York Islanders. First period, 2-1 for us. Chernak and Tuck. Second period, 5-3. Okay, Price has a little bit of a bad period here. Can we come back? 6-4. Okay, so we're unable to keep that winning streak. But it was definitely a good run. I'm going to end it here, guys, because like I said, I've been recording for almost an hour and a half. We've been 8-2 in our last 10. So we have a 1-point lead over the Maple Leafs. And yeah, guys, I just think that we have the team potentially to go on a deep playoff run right now. And yeah, we see Carson Lambos is an 83. Sylvester is at an 81. Okay. Who else has been growing? Zetzinger, only a 71 still. Dumba, 85. Dry 85. Tug, Gallagher, Gostisbehere, Suzuki, Dano. Sioden is still at a 79. Goldobin, 78. So the players we're going to be trading for, like I said, is going to be Romanov and Josh Brook. These two potentially. And we definitely need at least an 83 or 84 right-hand D-man. So maybe Josh Manson if he was younger a little bit. I would be interested in him. Colin Miller is only an 81, so no thank you. Larson. I think Larson shoots left, right? Yeah, Johan Larson shoots left, so I'm going to have to say no to him. Player like Soderstrom, potentially. Like 84, two-way defender. He could play well with what's-his-face? Carson Lambos. So, player like Soderstrom, potentially. Ristolainen gets paid a little bit too much. Yoki Harju, maybe. Is he a two-way D-man? Yeah, so a player like Yoki Harju as well, potentially. Julius Honka's a little bit too low rated. Who else? Rasmus Anderson, but no, he's only 82, so not really. Pesci, 83. He's a right-hand defenseman, right? He shoots right. And he's a defensive defenseman, so maybe he can play with us as well. Chicago, no one here too good. Colorado, maybe Connor Timmins, but he's worth a little bit too much, I think. I think Soderstrom is the player that I like the most so far. 84, and he's continuing to get better, so Soderstrom potentially. Dallas. I'm going to start going a little bit quicker here. If someone pops up, then I will stop the simulation, or not the simulation, but you know what I mean. No one here. Evan Bouchard, potentially. Is he a two-way? Offensive defenseman. No, I'm going to have to say no to him. Florida. No. LA. No. Minnesota. No. Nashville. Dante Fabro. I liked him a lot, but I don't know. I think he's worth a little too much. No one in New Jersey. Noah Dobson, potentially. Two-way defender. He might be worth a little too much, though. Hampus Lindholm. Bode Wild. Jacob Trouba. He makes $8 million also. No, thank you. Tony D'Angelo. No. So they've given a lot of money to their D-man there in New York. Sanderson. He shoots left. Never mind. Okay, let's keep it moving here. Pittsburgh, no. San Jose, Ryan Merkley, 81 only though, and he's an offensive defenseman. So, Philip Broberg, is this Philip Broberg? Yeah, okay. So I guess Edmonton traded Broberg to San Jose. St. Louis, nope. Same with Tampa. Same with Toronto. I wouldn't trade with Toronto. Yeah. So. Yeah, no. Shea Weber's down to an 81, so wow. But he's actually been playing good. 28 points in 42 games, so his overall is just declining, but his play is still up there. Duncan Keith in Washington, no thank you. That's pretty much it, guys. So I think the best player that I could try and get is potentially Soderstrom. And then take on a contract. If not, I'm gonna have to try and work my magic with something else. But I don't know. You guys, let me know what you think, guys. If you guys have enjoyed, or even Joker Harju as well. There are some options here for players that we're gonna be trading for potentially. So, you guys, I've showed you the players. You guys, let me know who you think I should be trading for to round out our defense, which would be a little improved from Brook and Romanov. Obviously, Romanov, I like them, but at a medium top four, he just doesn't seem to grow very much. So, looks like he's stuck at an 81. So, like I said, I think we have the team to go on a deep run there with Carson Lambos already growing, and then hopefully Shane Wright grows as well, and Patty Kane and all those guys. So, you guys let me know if you've enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, like I said. And leave your suggestions down below. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace.